Rays a little later.
Personalities, and you heard the term over and over again talking to the players. Consistency is a strong point for Terry Francona.
So the Guardians, the 8th time against the Rays team led by his protege, Kevin Cash, and a Rays team that has gotten...
And defense is tantamount in those scenarios, but it also goes through the pitching. They have a fantastic...
Really lean on run prevention. Last year, set a franchise record with 100 wins. They got... As Shane McClanahan, the American League starter in the All-Star game, will go for Cy Young Award winner Shane Bieber. The Guardians and the Rays coming up. We'll have here in Cleveland. And the Guardians right-hander.
Even, and he had a fantastic August this year, 1.62 RA.
Kevin Cash and the Rays in the postseason for the 4th straight year. This is, we showed you, a franchise record, 100 wins. It's a team that struggles to score.
Seamer, which he relies on the most, 34%, complements it with the slider and the curve.
Defense, one of the keys in this one when you're talking about these two teams. Balls, Yandy Diaz will start it off, followed by Wander Franco or Rosarena. Ramirez is the in play, get caught usually by both the Guardians and the Rays.
Things together, and teams that chain things together, if you're going to stop them, you have to catch the ball. They both have to catch the ball.
Yandy Diaz set to lead things off, and Alvarez Goldschmidt. And they just booed Yandy Diaz, the former Indian. The first offering missing. And that one hit on a bounce, flag down, gets up from the seat of his pants, does it. Andres Jimenez, one of the stalwarts defensively for Terry Francona's.
To make the play and convert it.
And he's checking on pitch comms so that he can hear.
I mean, just the back, you could hear the crispness of it, but he made sure his glove position stayed out.
Catcher Hedges with pitch comm. First offering. The story for Wander Franco this year, Doug, injuries, signs of rust, switch hitter.
Maintain that good eye, that ability to manage the strike zone. And as a
Nader fires, now one bounces in, and Hedges stops it. Good defender. He has caught most of Shane Bieber's starts, and it has for him. 2-2. Now it's filled up. 3-2 fouled off, and they'll do it again. Shane Bieber. Next offering in there, got him looking.
Go to it, he has confidence in it. More than a third of the time he goes to it. Watch the spin.
Shane Bieber as the White Sox still in cease. Strike Bieber working fast. Strike 2. Field. And a swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming to bat. 3, including a couple of punch outs. End of a half inning, the Rays nothing. 6th in the league in runs per game, 29th in homers hit. That's Francona, hired 10 years ago yesterday as the Cleveland skipper. 63. Doug, we've seen in the postseason teams win by hitting it over the fence. It goes hard, delivers. And that one misses for ball 1. He's got a really good idea of the strike zone. You see the 1-1 has popped in the air down the left side. Big left-hander, 25 years old, from Cape Coral, Florida. Give me the numbers, Dougie.
We talk about a strike.
A little dribbler. The pitcher picks it up, and McClanahan
close it out. So nice repertoire, but he's a power pitcher that leans into secondary. Also starts with a fastball that can hit 100 miles an hour, but he relies on the four-seam
per hour. Swing and a miss from Rosario, and yet despite the one hit on the ground. Oh, it hit the lip and skipped. Rosarena gets it in quickly. It hit the lip of the grass and kicked right.
Now watch this hop here. It just stays down flat. So he's expecting it to come up.
And you hear them chanting. That one pushed foul. I believe he has decided to wear the chain. The 1-1. A little bit high. I mean, Doug, he's still one of the better. 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and McClanahan gets a nasty pitch.
On fastballs still play well. Big curveball. Acts like a changeup. 80.
Backside. The Guardians' 24-year-old right fielder signed originally back.
Couldn't do anything with it.
breakout year in 21. That pitch misses low, although Gonzalez, a big guy, goes about. But again, 29th in homers, so beyond deck circle. This one popped up. And on the infield right side, G-Man single, end of one, no score here in Cleveland. First offering foul back. It's pretty remarkable. You look turnover, a lot of injuries. Bieber just misses that. 2-1 hit on the ground. Naylor gets it to Bieber.
Guy that the most amount of plate appearances at bats were in September. All of his other money for familiarity. Talk about can you overexpose somebody, but he's hit.
And Boston. First one to Choi misses. Terry Francona question. Because Tito tongue planted firm.
Challenging.
Here comes a 2-0. And that misses. And now. And that's through there for a strike.
Now one adjustment.
3-1 fouled off. We showed you the Guardians shifting there. The elite level defense. And they do it really without shifting. So they're one of the teams at least.
Change next year.
That one just missed. Team Jesse Rogers.
Hey guys, you talk about advantages. Well, the Rays have some playoff experience.
Goes, swings and misses, and it's 0-1. It's been ice cold. No score. Ground ball to third. Ramirez, Jimenez, Naylor. Guardians, it'll be Naylor, Miller, and Jimenez for the Guardians. All right, how about Jotter, a guy who is pretty quiet off the field, but he is some ankle injury ended his year last year.
And listening to the Guardian.
Chop towards third. Diaz backs up, steadies. Those daily lineups, slide pitch-by-pitch coverage, and more. Rehab it over early full. And a pitch called a strike. There's pitch missing. It's interesting because Doug Eddings, that's been the case. That one hit hard but foul.
A lot of that friendliness is elevated, you know, around the fringes.
Work. Here's a 1-2. Shane McClanahan. Nasty breaking.
And then you could drop this on any hitter. Big curveball going in. Miller thinks it's going to.
That one hit on the ground, right side. Walls throws out. 0-0.